I'm live. We will see if it cuts off in a few seconds. I've been having some difficulty on live videos as of late. Okay, is it going to cut off? It's not. All right. Let's move it up to the front of the truck. All right. What's up, Kenny A? I do apologize for technical difficulty, my man. I don't know what's been going on. Yes, I am back. Whew. But I am coming to you from just west of Baton Rouge. Within like a minute or two of me hitting the interstate, I will be crossing the Mississippi River. And I was working on a video. That's kind of bright. I don't know, guys. That sometimes things are just so damn hard and aggravating. Maybe if I hold it right here. Can everybody hear me okay? Is my microphone working? Give me a thumbs up if my audio is acceptable. All right. Kenny says I'm good. Guys, I got a phone call yesterday from the safety department. Some, I'll say it because at the end of the day, I can't really say I give a shit. Um, some cocksucker, that's right, cocksucker, named Sam called GMP or emailed GMP or whatever and reported me for videoing while driving. And what it was that last live video I did, I don't know, I think it was day 2 of this thing where I'm trying to do a video every day where I had it mounted on my mount right there and I was driving because there was no way I was going to be able to get stopped and edit the video before midnight struck. Yeah, like it got sent to Mr. Parker and Greg that's over equipment, John in safety, all of those. And the worst thing about it is the video quality was absolutely horrible in it. The audio quality was horrible in it. It was shaky. It was one I was ashamed of that like I wasn't even really promoting and want anybody to watch. And that's the one like the three main guys in the company get to see in my videos. Fuck you, Sam, whoever you may be. I hope you're watching this now. Uh, yay, Blair, what's going on, man? I have not talked to you in a while. All right, my sound is good. That is good. Uh, yeah, I was working on a video a while ago that I recorded leaving Laredo yesterday, and as I got to looking at everything, and I don't know, my jokes just weren't funny, and I've got exactly 28 minutes before it's time to hit the road. I wasn't going to be finished with it. And I'm trying to get back. I want to get back today, guys, but I'm 693 miles away. Rand McDowell says it's going to take 11 hours and 23 minutes. Anybody know the maximum drive time for a drive shift for a truck driver? I'll give you a hint. It's a little less than 11 hours and 23 minutes. But when there's a will, there's a way. And I I have worked hard to develop the habit of finding a way to win. Or there's always that Anderson yard that I could possibly call, but I think I'm supposed to deliver this directly to ProTrans in um in Greer. But the last thing I want to do, guys, I mean the absolute last thing I want to do is shut down like 40 or 50 miles from my destination and having to do a 10-hour break and then get up the next day and like work for an hour or whatever and then go back and start my 34-hour reset. That is not a good just it's just not a good use of time. And I am geeking. I mean craving immensely some kayaking time out on the lake. I brought my kayak back from my old house in Newbern a few weeks back, and I've got it locked up at a little kayak rack right on the lake. I mean, it's like right there. I mean, it's on it. I'll have to take it maybe 12 foot. to the water, and I'm really wanting to get on the lake and kayak. And I'm thinking I might take a fishing pole out there this time. Willie Hill, what's going on, man? How are you? I keep I could show you my pee bottle right now, Kenny. It's about time to chunk that one and get another. Uh, Willie Hill, call me after your live stream. I've got a few questions. Okay, man. Um, I have, you know, on the video where I show the Cajun thing, they do like mail orders or whatever, and their phone number is actually on the video. If you call them up, they'll probably send you whatever you want. I'm sure they've got a system for like icing it up or whatever and sending that in the mail. But more than likely, I'm not going to be down towards Greenwood. If everything goes as planned, I'll get back at the end of this shift, which will hell it'll basically be tonight when I'm done, and I'm going to take Sunday and all of the Monday off instead of going back out soon as my reset sets and it like being rush hour traffic trying to get out of Greenville or whatever. I'm thinking I want to try wait until like 2 o'clock in the morning, leaving Greer then, breezing on through Atlanta, being out of it by 5 something, and see how that works because it is such a tight window to be able to do this Laredo run in 2 shifts. I don't know if it can really be done without cheating a little bit in a 65 mile an hour truck. In a 70 mile an hour truck, it's totally doable. 65, it seems going a little short. And I'm looking at my damn spot on my temple again is returned, and what it's from is my sunglasses, which I sent them off and they put I don't know if this is called a frame, the part that goes over your ears, but they replaced those. But apparently that protective coating is worn off and the metal's hitting me again and causing that irritation. And that freaking sucks because I really like wearing sunglasses. But I guess if I have the sunglasses on, you can't see that spot, huh? All right. Well, anybody got any questions? I've got about 20 minutes before I'm going to pull straight ahead at that fuel pump right there, fuel up the truck so I don't have to worry about it today. And then it's hammered down all day long, trying to make it back on this shift because I swear to God, I don't want to be shutting down like at the South Carolina Georgia border or anything like that. I don't want to shut my ass down in Greer. And I don't know why I carry all the shit I do. Like it's that box right there totally has no business being in a truck. You know what's in that box? There's a green screen back there, a rack to put like a green screen up, which ain't no way it could even fit in this truck. And then there's like lamp stands and a 3-point lighting system, like I'm gonna be making a freaking movie or whatever in here. And I've got gimbals back there and GoPro setups, all kind of stuff I don't even use. But the other day, what was it? I had to hit the brakes and the whole box came crashing down. Shit went absolutely everywhere. So I am taking that thing out and putting it back in my car. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I do know what I was thinking. I think, well, I may drape the green screen right here and sit there and film something and change it to I don't know something cool. I did it like one time before. I had like a beach behind me or something in the truck. This was quite a while back, and haven't used it since. And start carrying just bare essentials what I need, which isn't all that bare compared to most people as far as the stuff I carry. But I'm wondering, and I'll kind of go ahead and throw this out here. I, like if this Laredo thing, hey man, is gonna take 2 shifts plus a little bit, this ain't gonna be no damn better than regional. It's not for the Texas thing to work right, you got to be able to make it in two shifts flat. And I tell you why. Because you're always waiting on stuff to come back across the border to return. And you don't get on the list to get a load until you deliver the one that you have. And most time you gotta wait around a little bit, unless they're, stacked up, which I've never had that experience. But you gotta make it in two, because if you make it to like San Antonio or a little south of San Antonio, have to shut down, and then, an hour, 2 hours tops into your shift, you get into Laredo, and then there ain't nothing for you, and you got to do a 10-hour break before a load comes back across, and then head out. And then, especially if I just make it a little north of Atlanta to get back and have to do a 10-hour break, it being on the Texas fleet is not really going to be all that advantageous. So I'm wondering now, I'm pretty sure the best way to do the Texas thing would be teams. Because if there's two of you, well, two clocks are better than one, and it don't make a shit. If you don't make it, just tag. And the other guy starts, and you can run, run, run till your daddy takes your T-bird away. And that's really the way I like to do it. I mean, I like a little chill time out here on the road or whatever to stop and smell the roses and appreciate things. Maybe get something good to eat. I used to like to go to vape shops, but I kind of have my local one. So I'm going to try it out for a few weeks to see if I can master this thing and get it down where I can get it in two shifts. I need a faster truck. I need a 70-mile-an-hour truck instead of this 65, but I have been cut off by safety and the equipment manager on that. But I do possess persistence, so who knows what'll happen. But I may be throwing it out there where I'm looking for somebody to team with on this Texas deal in the future. Because for the rest of the year, and the girl I've been seeing, Misty, she's not exactly happy with my decision to do the Texas thing, because that gets me home every other weekend, and she was already not really like it, only seeing me, you know, 1 or 2 days a week. Seeing me 1 or 2 days every other week is definitely not any better. But I'm really wanting to stack some cash between now and the end of the year for a variety of reasons. But one reason is I've got a goal of to have $15,000 saved by the end of the year. Not that I'm definitely saying I'm going to go drop 10 grand on a down payment on a truck, but I want to give myself that option because I do not feel confident that it's going to work out where I can buy this truck that I'm sitting in by the end of the year. Uh, I mean, it's possible. I've had the conversations with Rick, but I'm doubtful that's going to work out because this don't even have 450,000 miles on it, and there's trucks that's still in our fleet that's got like 600,000 miles on it. So I don't know, but I want to have myself in a position where I can go to a dealership and buy a truck if that's what I decide I want to do. Because I want to get to six figures. I do. I think life would be easier making six figures. Not that it's all extremely hard, making, 60, $70,000 or whatever. Let's see. Good. Hey, what's up, Ken Justice? I am doing okay. I have not washed my face. I have not brushed my teeth. I'm getting kind of woke up now talking to you guys, but I am sipping on some keto coffee. Man, I'd never heard of keto till I don't know. I heard Red Viking talking about it, and at first I thought it was some kind of special beans from like I don't know some other country or something. And then we were talking on the phone one day, and he told me the whole lowdown with the butter and the high fat and the MCT oil and all that kind of stuff. And I kind of blew it off. It wasn't anything I jumped on immediately, but just in the last month, everywhere I look, keto, keto, keto. There are so many people doing keto. I've got a lot more knowledgeable about it than I used to, and I cannot wait to get back and weigh myself. I'm visualizing seeing 192 pounds. Last time I weighed, I was 199. I don't know if I've lost 7 pounds this week. I hadn't ate perfect, but I've done pretty good. I have done pretty good. What company do I drive for? GMP Trucking. Are you new to here, Curtis? Because I talk about GMP quite regularly. Okay, here's a comment from Blair. Jim, did you ever start that Atlanta to Houston tanker run? They were asking at my interest in running last year. No, I don't have my tanker. I don't even have my hazmat yet. Um, every time I go to the DMV, there's I don't know, there's just stuff going on, and I hadn't went through the whole process of getting it yet. It is on my to-do list. Um, I asked my doctor about keto before I started, and I mean, she wasn't, all that extremely knowledgeable. Well, I don't even really have a doctor. Mine's a nurse practitioner. But she told me she has several patients that's lost weight and a lot of their levels as far as their blood pressure and stuff like that have improved. And I don't know. I'm digging it. I'm loving my belly getting flatter and my energy's good and I don't know, it's been a little lighter on my feet. So research it a little bit, Ken, and totally try it. It's been working for me. Like I got up to 215 pounds, and I mean, not that I've been working out religiously, but I've been doing a couple a week, and I've been drinking water, hadn't been drinking many sodas, and I got down to like 212 pounds. So like all that working out and everything, drinking water, I lost like 3 pounds, and it kind of fluctuated. I think my first week on keto, I lost like 5 or 6, and by the second week it was 13 pounds, and I think it's continuing to go. But it's kind of fun not eating bread, pasta, rice, which you guys know I eat the shit out of that stuff. My dropping hook jambalaya, the little cheesy, yeah, cheesy tuna bowls, all that stuff was just loaded with carbs. There's so many carbs in everything. Everything with sugar in it's loaded with carbs, all the stuff with bread. There's a lot of it. It really takes a conscious effort to have a low carb diet. Hey David, hey David, come on over, man. Come on over. Let's me and you team for a little while. That would be cool. We would make some epic videos. Hell, we'd be making some music videos, writing some songs. I could totally team with you, David. We could we could go in Kenny Wayne. I could change things up I don't know, a little bit. Bring you a sleeping bag though, David, because I don't want you rolling around in my Egyptian cotton sheets in your drawers or anything like that. But you can totally have the bottom bunk while I drive. It's funny, all the teammates that I'd had before and students. Well, with the students, here anyway, we didn't really sleep and drive kind of thing. But I always had the bottom bunk. Even when I'd be driving, people would be up on the top bunk sleeping. And I've heard some people say, that's illegal. But depending upon who you talk to, about damn everything's illegal, to some people. But we did it, and nothing ever happened, thank goodness. Yeah, GMP's a good company. Not all money is good money, especially when you go against your gut when you don't really want to team drive. Uncheck the emotions and check the facts. Okay. Where can I check the facts at? Yeah, like I ain't real eager to just, all right. And I don't know, with David or even my son or anybody, I ain't gonna say, all right, let's team for the next 5 years. I mean, it would be you know, a month or two is kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes. But I am totally willing to try because I think this Texas thing would be ideal for teams. And sometimes you do have to wait on loads, but Laredo, that ain't a bad place to do a reset. I don't even know all the fun stuff there is to do in Laredo, but I'm pretty sure there is some fun stuff to do there. But guys, I've got 11 minutes to my clock resets, and man, it's getting hot in this truck. At one point, my thermometer it's read as high as 119 degrees this week. 119. That is hot. Like you step out, it feels like somebody's blowing a hair dryer on you. Okay. Anybody got anything else before I end this? But I just want to pop this up kind of for a daily video. I think this is 6 days in a row that I've put a video up. I can't promise I'm gonna make it to 180 guys, but I'm gonna try. And like I like really doing the highly edited videos with I don't know cool little graphics and stuff popping up and music and going a few places. Those are the ones I really like, but they take time, guys. They do. First you gotta film, you know, all of that, and then sit down and, edit all that together. And if there's music and graphics and all that stuff, and trying to have some kind of flow to it and set up the transitions and titles that pop up and a good ending and all of that, and then upload the damn thing and then set up your tags and all that. It, it's rather time consuming. Now, this live video, uh, that ain't too hard. I just hit the button. Hopefully, I got a good signal. I sit here and look at my camera for a little bit and talk to some comments. And, that's not too hard. That is not too hard there. But I don't think the content's that good. Like, I have a hard time going back and watching my own live videos. Now, my edited videos, shit, I'll watch them things like 10 times. I like those. Um, okay, Corey didn't get his question answered. Next gen, asking if they got tanker at GMP. Not that I'm aware of. I've never seen any GMP tankers. All we got is like dry vans, but we're getting ready to get like 100 or 110 new trailers, and then we're trading in some old trailers for new ones, like 100 of those or so. So that's kind of cool. Ask your question again, Corey. They're discussing adding tanker out of Atlanta. Not sure if it ever happens. Um, Not to my knowledge. Thanks, Scott. Top speed right now is 65 miles an hour on company trucks. Lease guys can get it bumped up. I don't know if there's no restrictions or it's 70 or whatever, but it's 65 right now. They had talked about 68, but they did test with, I don't know, a few drivers and they determined there wasn't no advantage of it. I'm going to keep on these motherfuckers, especially if I'm going to be doing team driving. I need a little more. I need a little more than 65 because I don't know. I think to do it in two shifts, I gotta kind of. I don't want to say cheat, but I always heard if you ain't, cheating, you ain't trying. Would you like a video on making a video? You've got real talent with these great content. Oh, you want me to make a video on how to make a video? Yeah, I'll do that one of these days. Um, I see. I used that in the Move program though, the VA, and lost 37 pounds in 3.5 months. That's awesome, Ken. All right. Check my Facebook message. All right, I will. And somebody else had a question that I didn't answer. If you want me to answer it, pop it up there again. Otherwise, I'm getting ready to end transmission. But we got 39 people watching right now and only 6 thumbs up. It would be pretty awesome if you could drop an elbow on that thumbs up. Or if you're bored, you can't take any more, like this sucks, I want to spend my Saturday doing something else, just hit that thumbs down on your way out and take off. Swift is it, pay well. I enjoy the new trucker gym in this season. Be yourself. Everybody else is taking. The subs will follow. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna be able to do, guys, is be myself. And dadgummit, I'm a truck driver. I'll say damn ass. And to be honest with you, I know some people don't like it, but I kind of like to say what they call the F word. Y'all know what word I'm talking about. I'll say it sometimes too. And I'm not going to make any more apologies for it. At the same time, I do like the idea of kids watching some of my videos, especially like, the majority of the edited videos, for ones that, want to get into trucking. uh, I don't know if that's the best career path. If I had my whole life to do over again, I don't know if I would pick trucking. But I tell you, it's a whole lot better than going to some fucking Michelin plant or some shipping and receiving office. Some of these places I go, I think it's definitely better than that. But I've always been a bit of a road warrior and a rambling man at heart with an adventurous spirit. And these people that just go sit in a cubicle or go to a job they hate every day. That just ain't the life I want to live. At least out here, I got a good view of the world out my windshield. I don't have somebody, on my ass all day doing, performance reviews on. Well, when I was in sales, I kind of liked the performance reviews because I thought my performance was top notch. But on times when my performance was top notch, I didn't really want to hear that stuff. I like it when they're telling me how good I am. But if it's all about what you need to work on, I don't want to hear that shit. Well, I mean, maybe sometimes you do need to hear that, but it's it's not always enjoyable. Gypsy soul, gypsy roll. Hey, isn't that a line from a Cinderella song? Been there, done that. All right, guys, I am out. I don't see no suits, no ties here. No, sir. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to get this started. Wish me luck. Miracles happen every day, so maybe I will make it back to Greer before my time hits all zeros. I hope so, because I damn sure don't want to do a 10-hour reset somewhere in the bottom part of South Carolina on 85, then have to get up the next day to finish, and that will just mess everything up. I'm looking forward to it's going to be about 2 days off. And I want to kayak at least a couple of times during that. And I can't drink beer anymore, being on this whole keto thing. But vodka is cool. I drank some vodka on my past one, and it was vodka from a volcano. That's right. There's this volcano in Iceland, and there's a vodka distillery. This is the only one in the world, but it's powered by the volcano, and it was extremely smooth. It started with a R. I can't remember the name of it. Here comes a guy now. He's not doing exactly keto, but he cut out starches, sugars and breads and pastas and all that stuff, and said he's lost 35 pounds and he's been working. He's walking by. I'll show him to you. All right. Well, I'm out, people. Thanks for tuning in. My intention is to make a cool video on my time off and stick a GoPro on my kayak and paddle around a little bit. But everyone, have a great Saturday, and I will see you next time. But this video is over.